World Financial Group offers entrepreneurs from all backgrounds the opportunity to start their own business on a level playing field. Dr. Jana Woodhouse, receiving the WCM Wall Street Pioneer Award by the United Black Wall Street of America, Inc., is one of those entrepreneurs.
I see WFG and TFA as a place where African Americans with an entrepreneurial mindset can flourish. And the bonus, we help families and serve the communities across the country.
To learn more about us, go to worldfinancialgroup.com.
We are the sons and daughters of the soul. We are resilient and forever forward-thinking. We ask for nothing else than the opportunity to live and to create the lives that we were meant to live. We want nothing but an equal chance at options and possibilities. The same possibilities and options to live out our potential as our fellow man. We want to be heard, understood, and expressive in our reality. We are the future. We are the creative. We are here.
She was told that she couldn't play with the boys. She was told that they were too big, too rough, too strong. She was told to give up her dreams and move on. She was told to just be pretty, be quiet, be a lady. She was told that women had to stay on their side of the court, stay in your lane. Playing and competing with men was insane. She was told that men and women would never be equal. Dreaming like that would only be lethal to your mind, to your soul. She never listened. She knew that their thinking was old. She is magic. She is the definition of spirit. She is what champions are made of. She is now.
Well, greetings and welcome to Access Wealth Nation. Yeah, I know I don't look like my normal self. I look kind of like the hip hop credit guy. But today's a special day. This is Dr. Jana B. Woodhouse. We're part of Access Wealth Nation, of course, broadcast on the Soul City Network. And the reason why I am just sort of like up in the air all over the places is that Soul City, along with the Harlem Tourist Board, has created a consortium going to Senegal to bridge and help bridge, let's put it that way, because we don't do anything by ourselves, but to help bridge the racial wealth gap. And how to do that is when we as a people start working with each other, creating businesses, bringing out financial literacy to the community. And that's what the whole focus is. And so, matter of fact, I'm going to take my glasses off so I can, that's a strange statement, right? Take your glasses off so you can see better. But that being said, of course, if you want the book, How Money Works, Stop Being a Sucker. Again, this is a book that's on Amazon, but it's free $99 if you send me an email at anajenterprisesinc@gmail.com and just say you saw us on Access Wealth Nation and you'd like a book. And again, there's no obligation for you to do anything else other than get the book. Well, I want to say there is an obligation, and the obligation is you need to read the book. And then you can let me know what you think about it. Even if you come on the show and text it to us, put it in the chat room. It's a wonderful book. It gives you the baselines of how money works. And that's what I look at. It's the tools we need to help to make our community a better community and be financially free. And again, that being said, is if you have any comments, statements, questions, you can always put it in the chat box and we will respond to it. Love to hear from you all the time. That also is that, again, once you've read the How Money Works book, or if you'd like a free financial analysis, and I do say free, if you would like that, that creates a plan. If you have a plan, then you know that you're not trying to plan to fail. If you don't have a plan, you definitely are planning to fail, because you need some type of planning. You need it in writing. Why do you need it in writing? It's something about that being able to read and internalize. I think about all the books that I've read in my lifetime, and I've read them, and then I've written in the books. That's why I can't give away my books to give away my ideas, but to be able to read it, make a statement, and understand how you internalize it. So, it's one of those things that we got to make a difference in our community. We're on the move, and I am honored in going to Senegal. It must be very important and imperative if I'm going during this time of the season. And I want to give a big shout out to my team in Manhattan on the Anaj Enterprise side, especially Mr. Daniel Brown and George Brown. They're not related. Well, at least they're not related the way we know. But holding down the ship along with, we have Philippe St. Lucie, and so they are holding the helm for me, and that's a blessing, because without other people helping you, your business can really falter. But nothing's going to change. The other thing is that I might as well make this statement that if you need anything done, make sure you call our office 646-375-2121, and someone will answer you. And please leave a message. So many people call and just don't leave a message. I guess they think that we can just through osmosis know that you've called. This is an important time. Of course, we have tax season. We just finished up Tuesday was S corps, and there was also partnerships. And so we're on the move to now the individuals, and those individual returns need to be done by April 15th. I had seen someplace that it was April 18th. I don't know why, but I went back to irs.gov and found out that it's back to April 15th. So it doesn't matter. We'll be on time. Nothing like the years before, especially COVID, after the years after COVID came in, caused us to slow up. But now we're on fire. We're moving. But the beauty in it is also what I want to say about Senegal and the tourist board, Harlem Tourist Board, which is very powerful, that we have. And we have a group of people. And again, I'm going to be remiss because I don't have everybody's last name. That's not good. But we will be talking about people and what their major focus is. When we come back, we'll have a show just for that. But the key for me is financial literacy. And I am truly blessed to meet a young lady that's in Senegal, Sunny. And Sunny and I are going to get together because her focus, and this is very important for women, to learn how money works. And again, this is National Women's Awareness Month. And we do need to know how money works and how do we make a difference in our lives and our children's lives. The first educator in a child's life happens to usually be their mother. And if the mother doesn't know how money works, how is the child going to? And how do we build legacies? And that's one of the things Sunny and I talked about on Urbanology, which is another show on the Soul City Network. And the focus is on bringing awareness, bringing information, but not only bringing the information, acting on the information. And that's so important, is to not only, I say knowledge is power, but action is queen. And that's the key is that we need to know. So we do know, and I'm just going to recite them because this is going to be my mantra while in Senegal, is to talk about the 7 money milestones. And I know you've heard them before. You should have the book, so you know that the 7 money milestones will work for you if you work with them. So there's always the financial education, which is first and foremost, the most important is to get a financial education. Read the book. Okay. And then you don't have to read all financial books. This is a simplistic book. And then the proper protection, which is different types of insurances, and it doesn't have to just be life insurance. And then we have emergency fund, which is so important because we've gone through a lot of emergencies, and now is the time that we've got to put that money back. Yeah, you got to put it back. You use it, you got to put it back. And then, of course, the debt management. You've got to be able to manage your debt. A lot of people use those credit cards during the COVID period. And now we're in the increase of interest rates. Yes, you may have heard that inflation has taken place. We've got a high inflation, but also interest rates have started to go up. Now, it's not a lot, it's a quarter of a percent. But the thing is that a quarter percent can make a lot of difference. And we're going to talk on a show about that going forward. I'm just doing a short show today because, we're flying out shortly. And I did want to talk to y'all. It can't go without talking and sharing, and I don't like, we have to keep, if we have to repeat a show, but sometimes it's necessary to repeat the show because it was so embraced and people had questions behind it. I'm not sure how this works, that where you guys really watch the show after I've had the show instead of going live. But it's okay. So long as you watch and you're learning something, and I'm hearing that you are, that's important. So we have our debt, and that's eliminating debt, controlling debt. Some of you may know or may not know, but you have the right, and once you've had a relationship with a credit card company or a debt instrument entity, you have the rights to go back and say, hey, can we change that interest rate? Can we lower it? And think about it. If the interest rates on the Fed went up by a quarter percent, how about you asking for a quarter percent down on your credit card interest? Food for thought. Then we have the cash flow. We have our cursing word called budget. You get a chance to budget, find out how much money's coming in and how much money is going out. And then what are you able to save? I don't care whether you have only $5 after to save, you need to save. We've got so many things we have to build for, and using that credit card is not an answer. And then you have, of course, the building of wealth. And a lot of that has to do with your retirement. And I know a lot of you have gotten kind of nervous about your investment portfolio, your retirement portfolio. And, you think about what you want to capture. If you are not retiring in the next few years, this is a time to start to put more money into your 401k, your 403bs, your tax deferred annuities. Yeah, because the market is down, it's going up, and that's another thing is that it's fluctuating. And so, but you're not getting the money and taking it out, tomorrow. So if that's not the case, why not jump in? Like I'd say, it's like double dutch. You're going to get in and add more. When it's low, buy low, sell high. And again, people are seeing that it is going up again. The market is going up, and it closed a little higher, as we don't know what's going on as far as Russia is concerned. Does it impact us? Everybody do this. Yes, it does impact us. Will it impact us immediately? Not all the time. And then we have other types of entities that are impacted by the Russian situation. Those things are called commodities, like gold, silver, oil. I know some of you have really been talking about, well, how do I put gas in my car? The prices go down, but they go up. But ever so often they're going down. You jump in again and get your full tank. Make sure you keep your tank full. These are things you can do. And then sometimes you just need to learn to walk. Take a walk instead of, jumping in the car for everything, and really budget yourself. And if you need help, you call our office. We'll help you. These are the things that we do, and, to help you be guided. If we didn't know that financial literacy is important. It is more important now. It's interesting. The United States ranks 14 worldwide when it comes to financial literacy. See, that's telling us something serious. This is that we just don't know how money works, and we need to. And I know people talk about the fact that, that's a colloquial statement about how money works. Everybody's saying it. And it's true. There are people out there that just want to sell you something. It's not about selling you something, it's about educating you. I pride myself in being a financial educator first. Then I'm an accountant, and I do give you the guidance of where you can get some information of where you need to go, even to the extent that many people are very upset about all the mandates that are going on where they have to, some have to leave their jobs, and they are leaving their jobs. And hopefully, they're leaving their jobs to do something greater, like owning their own business and controlling their own lives. This is an entrepreneur's haven heaven. And so, if you are thinking about setting up your own business, you need to talk to somebody. And we're going to be doing some seminars on that too, from employee to entrepreneur, because no one really taught us to do that. If your family hasn't been in business, 9 times out of 10, you don't know how to run one. And then again, I'll say it, don't just jump into LLC. Find out what that really means, because people are getting LLCs a dime a dozen, but they don't understand that they need to know how that LLC is being taxed. So I would say to you is definitely get your house in order. When your house is in order, like many of my clients who went through COVID, they were like, okay, I know you annoyed me to no end, talking about me, to get my emergency fund, but I'm glad you did. And so these are the things. And of course, once you've built your assets, then therefore the next thing is to make sure you're protected. Make sure that you don't wind up in probate court and no, family fighting. I am so sick of hearing families fight over money that they didn't even earn or create, but they do. And so these are the things that we need to do for ourselves and for our families and build legacy. So that's what Sonny and I got a chance to talk about, was building legacy and generational wealth. I think all of these things, as a matter of fact, I know all these things are so important. We the now, and I got to get it now. That's not good. Fast money, go fast too. So concentrate on those elements of the seven. We call it the seven money milestones. But I'm looking forward to reporting back to you. I think it's awesome that we have the ability to talk to our brothers and sisters abroad and set up some kind of system by which we can travel back and forth. There's in June going to be an enormous jazz concert. And jazz is usually our thing in our community. And so we'll be reporting, letting you know what's there. And we have people going. We're definitely going to have Will Adams on as our Soul City photographer, and also he's going also to talk about real estate, the opportunity to buy abroad. And of course, Matt McCoy and Jasmine Pfeiffer will be on it, for Soul City, bridging our gap. It was interesting. I heard from Rupert Murdoch years ago. He said that if you um, have the ability to have the paper, the radio, and the TV, you will control the minds of the people. And more, I see it happening, even with the situation with COVID. More and more, it's happening, you know, even when people need to use the logic, their basic logic, they don't, because they wait for the media to tell them. Right now in the Bronx, in New York, it's a serious situation going on. And I was speaking to a group today about what's going on as far as protecting our property and protecting our livelihood. And so I'll give you more information. As a matter of fact, I'll probably have the gentleman come on and talk about what they're doing to make a difference. These are our neighborhoods. These are our lives. This is our home. Our home. not just a house, it's a home. And we need to protect it. And we got to stop people from doing some crazy stuff out here. I've never seen so much happening in my life of people hurting each other. We got to stop that. But that being said, I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I need. If there's no questions out there, we will return back on Thursday. I'll see you next Thursday. I am hoping and praying we land safely and be able to share with you what's going on and the different aspects of what's happening in our motherland of Africa and how we can get on board and help and work. It's interesting. Just one last note. When we hear something's going wrong, like we hear about Russia, like we hear about Africa, we should take that to heart. I know a lot of people feel, well, I'm here in America, but yet by the grace of God, go I. It can happen. So definitely don't close your eyes to what's going on. When you see these things are happening to people, it could happen to you. So what you need to do is get on board, help people, help them and feel and participate in whatever way you can to help. Because like I said, there go by the grace of God, go you. And so I'm going to close out because this is a short session. Got to get ready to get on this plane and experience. It's been a long time since I've been to Africa, so I'm really excited to be there. And shout out to my brother from another mother, Alaji Soli, and I'll get a chance to see him before he decides to come back here. We're switching up, but I just want to say, God bless all of you. Stay safe and help somebody. Just take a day and help somebody. And one day in the week, do something good for somebody, not just yourself. Do something for somebody else. Okay, so I'm going to close out early and get ready to take this ride, and I'll keep you posted. So again, remember, you need your checkup from the neck up and start focusing in on your financial dreams and goals. Dreams and goals. And again, this is Dr. Jana B. Woodhouse signing off from Access Wealth Nation. Be safe.
She was told that she couldn't play with the boys. She was told that they were too big, too rough, too strong. She was told to give up her dreams and move on. She was told to just be pretty, be quiet, be a lady. She was told that women had to stay on their side of the court, stay in your lane. Playing and competing with men was insane. She was told that men and women would never be equal. Dreaming like that would only be linked to your mind, to your soul. She never listened. She knew that their thinking was old. She is magic. She is the definition of spirit. She is what champions are made of. She is magic.